You already know, people, what time it is. Welcome back to the Red Army Rant Pod. Welcome back to another Manchester United show. United wrap up the season 3-0 away at Brighton at the Amex. A comfortable win, a clean sheet. Good way to end off the season. And Bruno Fernandes getting the record-breaking assist pending review still. I still think they're going to review it. They're not going to confirm. They're not going to give it to him just yet. But at the moment, as things stand, it is his 21st assist. So we're going to talk about that. I've got the lads,
Right.
Ray, you know what I'm saying, a star-studded panel
You
as
might not
well.
break it then.
Every single one of my panel, you know what I'm saying, every single one of my shows, every single one of my panelists, star-studded panelists as always. I've got the legendary group, Ray, Kyle, Manchester United fans from overseas. Kyle is from Kenya, Ray is from the Caribbeans, but and I'm from Thailand. We're all supporting Manchester United. So if you are new around here and you want to hit the like button and share the channel around, sub, feel free to do so. We're getting close to 700 as possible. Let's get there soon. Let's get there sooner rather than later. Make sure you guys also go follow the lads. I will put the links in the chat. I will pin it there so you guys can go check the lads out. You know, Ray's Instagram, Kyle's YouTube channel, and the United Fans Discord. So make sure you guys go check that all out as possible. That first and foremost, on your way in, like, share, subscribe. It's important you do so. Lads, Ray, Kyle, talk to me, lads. What's going on?
Morning, guys. Morning in the chat. Hope
Morning.
everybody's okay.
Morning, Prime.
Yes, so we played. Now season's done now, and we played the last game. It was quite a good game actually, quite entertaining. We managed to put 2 goals in the first half, which is something I've done in a while. But it's great that we've done that on the road as well, because Brighton has been our bogey team for quite some time. But now we seem to have figured out how to play against them, and we're scoring goals against them. I think they had a few spell when they were trying to come at us, but we held firm. And then once we scored the first goal, we opened them up on the counter. And then in the second half was a brilliant goal by Bruno, wasn't it? Was it the second half he scored that goal? Or the first? I can't remember now.
He scored the third goal of the game. I think at first it was given offside by
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it was given offside, and then it wasn't. And then that was a great. And then and Bruno had a great performance. He already had he looked like he broke the record, and then he also had the goal as well. So he's been he scores goals and he does assists. So you can't knock him this season.
Yeah,
and yeah, it was a good performance. I just think, and then we got to see Lacey on.
He played well, you know.
Did well, yeah. So it's a good send off into the off season now. That because I think that's Carrick's first official game as Manchester United coach. You know, he's not interim anymore, and he's won that. So now he's you know, and we've got 71 points. So going forward, we need to not drop below that.
Kyle, what's going on, bro? And like I said, guys, Kyle is 4 subs to 1K. Literally 4 subs more to go. If you guys could go subscribe to his channel, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Help him get to 1K. I mean, he did a United watch along yesterday, so go check it out if you haven't done so already. Check out his YouTube channel, check out what he does on content, all the good stuff, the people on his channel, you know, the good content they all do over there. Big up to football overseas every single time. Kyle, what's happening though, bro? All good?
Yo, big up, man. And I just wanted to tell Liverpool fans, how does it feel to finish 5th place this season?
11 points behind.
11 points behind, and coming to this season, you're calling United finished. You're calling United the banter club.
Yeah.
And imagine spreading almost close to 500 million to just finish 5th place.
Yep.
And you're just lucky that Bournemouth won more shitty than you are. Otherwise, if Bournemouth were better, Bournemouth could have finished above you. Could have finished like they were Chelsea did.
How? They're lucky Villa didn't finish 5th. Otherwise, they'd also be in the Champions League, I'm saying.
And before we continue, Carl, they're officially now the worst defending champions, because the worse than Moyes. Because Moyes had 20 points. I think they got 25 points off.
No,
and they got 60
no,
points. And Moyes got
Yeah,
64.
big up, bro. Big up the
yeah.
Aurora
No,
as well.
but yes, they are the worst. But I'll not call them the worst yet because you wait for the title defense of Arsenal, and you'll see how Arsenal defend the title. So
Yeah.
that I'm
Yeah,
holding
but
on
see,
that
I
comment
think
of the worst title defense yet. But anyway, it is a good match, incredible match that we saw. 3-0 win. We beat Brighton with an aggregate scoreline of 7-2. It feels like a New Zealand knockout scoreline. And we did it home and away. We did it with entertaining football, and we did it in games that where there was little pressure. So
mm,
it was a good win, entertaining football, attacking football, and I feel like we should play more of this football, and we should play like that football of composure, waiting and attacking when the opposition cannot beat you. And if United does get the midfield fixed well, get aggressive, physical, good passers in that midfield in the signings, United can. I will not say it now, but I'll say United can potentially be a title challenger for next season's trophy if you
but
fix
Liverpool
that midfield.
win, United win last, bro. We're talking about defense, title defense. We're not talking about
Bro, that comment's so boring because it's like
yeah. Liverpool spent 500 million. Should have won the league.
500 million to defend the title, yeah, and they've got
That,
worse points than United did when we lost the title, last won the title. We
Yeah,
got 64, and they got 60.
at
no,
least we never went. At least we never went 30 years
and
without.
you see why I don't talk to Arsenal fans because of comments like this.
Exactly. It's silly, man. It's silly comments.
Why
Yeah,
worry about?
it's like check your facts.
We are worried about United winning the league. We are talking about it. Don't worry. We have higher standards than most fans in this league. I'll be honest with you. A lot of the fans in this league don't look at the bar, which is to win, to go reach the top. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans
Yeah.
nowadays are settling for the minimum, and that's one thing I don't like, especially Man United fans. And I call them out all the time. That's why we on this panel on this channel we do have high standards for our clubs. At least the majority of the people that come on my channel have the highest standards for their football clubs. So for me, I always demand the very highest for my club. I always demand the maximum for my club, which is to win, to go and compete. You know, to win the biggest and the best honors out there. You know,
Yep.
Yeah, and
uh,
that's why
I,
that's why I mentioned if United gets the midfield right, we can challenge for the title, and I believe we can. But that's what two to four good signings in that midfield to fix our title defense charge, and we'll be challenging for the PL trophy. I believe we can, and
Yes,
every
because it
yeah,
has opened up I mean, I know Arteta's won it, but I don't think Arteta's another Pep. Pep leaving has opened up the league like next year.
hopefully Maresca doesn't do well at City. I'm saying you better hope
Well, even though Maresca, I'm not really thinking Maresca is another Pep. You know,
Pep though, Brighton. I think
dominating the league, winning every bloody thing. You don't,
no, but has
yeah,
Maresca been given enough time to show it?
that's the
sure,
thing.
but at the same
Yeah,
time,
because also look at I don't want to give Maresca too much credit, but look at Maresca. He came into Chelsea 6 to 12 months. He won 3 trophies for Chelsea. He won was it he won the Community Shield, right? Not
Yeah,
Community Shield. He won the Conference League. He won the Club World Cup, and there's
yeah,
another trophy that they won.
I
he
Which
could
can't
one
have
was
won.
remember.
it?
He could have won Chelsea the FA Cup if he was the manager on
Yeah, he could have won Chelsea the FA Cup. That's what I'm saying. You should give Maresca credit where it's due. That if he was given more time, I feel
Mm.
like he could have dominated this league.
I'm not paying by
And
you.
that's why I'm telling. That's why I'm saying telling Arsenal fans is that
I'm not paying.
I'm not I'm focusing on my club, but that's why I'm not calling saying Liverpool's title defense is the worst yet.
It is the worst. It
No,
is because
it's not the worst yet because we'll see the worst coming next season.
nah. But to be fair with you, I don't think the worst. I think the worst defense is Leicester's title defense. I mean, okay. expectations wise, they were never going to go back to back league titles, right, Leicester. But at the same time, you
Yeah.
don't fall. You don't go and fall from first. And you were like what 18th at one point. You were in the relegation zone the following year after winning the league. I'm sorry, that's the worst defense. Like even if Leicester are not the biggest club out there and they won the league, for me, like I just don't think that's good enough. Like you can't just go from first to 18th just like that in the span of like a year. You don't do that. Yes, I know it's not.
I think they sold. I think they sold some of their players though. That's the problem. They sold Pante,
It's Leicester.
Drinkwater, and
but they sold
yeah.
Kante. They sold Kante, and that's the thing. And they didn't replace him with a better midfielder. They signed.
This is the thing.
They signed Police Mendy.
So the reason why I say Liverpool is up there because they spent four almost 500 billion to a billion. Yeah, sorry, they all spent $1 billion to dominate the league, and they fell off straight away. Just because they bought players over 100 million, 2 players over 100 million. Crap. Lost 9 games out of whatever. Crap.
They lost 9 games out of the last
20 games they lost this season.
20 games the entire season. Over the course of the entire season, they lost 20
Yeah,
games.
after spending $1 billion, almost $1 billion.
That's not good enough.
So that's up there. That's up there with one of the worst. That's up there.
He got his own players now. Like he
exactly, yeah.
Players. He no longer has Klopp's players now. Klopp's players are all about to leave. Alisson might be leaving soon.
Exactly.
Robertson's now out the door. Salah's gone.
Exactly.
So then all of Klopp's players are going to eventually be gone. So how do you then now rebuild your own team?
After spending 400 billion. Sorry, $1 billion, almost $1 billion.
Big up Steve, man. No, don't worry about it, Mike. I hope everything's doing good on your side.
You know,
I hope you're doing well, man. Hope your new job's doing all right. Big up to you. Hope you're blessed.
If it was my manager, I would have wanted him gone because I'd be like, you spent all this money, and how can I trust you with any more money?
Yeah, but anyway, I think let's stop giving airtime to clubs that don't matter.
Yep.
It's only club that matters.
Sorry, let me just answer Steve 1 second. Nah, bro. Whenever you like, bro, I'd like to bring you on the panel sometime soon. But big up to you, my guy. I hope everything's okay on your side. Job's doing good, man. And yeah, NGGMU, bro, Champions League next season. Hey, listen, we got the bill for that. But bless up, brother. Bless up, man. We're all good, man. I hope you're doing good too. Hope your family's doing good as well. Sorry, go on, Kyle.
No. I'm just saying. Let's stop giving airtime to clubs that don't matter. I think the club that matters now is the greatest club in England, and that is Man United currently now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't see Arsenal as a second most valued club now. It even proves it in the stock market. United is valued at 6.9 billion. So let's talk about our club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Though we are just engaging on football matters, it seems like you don't rival supporting your channel. No, this is not a Manchester United channel. This is a sports channel. I have Arsenal fans on my panel, bro, all the time. If you watch my Premier League shows, I have Arsenal fans on my panel. It's me and an Arsenal fan. And
this is just a section of
section of the video. It's just a Man United channel. We don't necessarily have Man United fans only on this channel. I've had Arsenal fans, bro. I've had a whole panel of Arsenal fans, and I was a United fan on before. So it's okay. I'm not trying to say that that we don't like your opinions, of course, but just don't come and throw shade at us when we've not said anything to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm more of a guy I congratulate you guys for winning the title. I've already said this, bro, on the last show, and I don't know if you paid attention. I said this. I wanted Arsenal to win the league.
Over City, yes, all day.
Over City, yes, of course, 100%. I wanted Arsenal to win over City, and I've said this before. I don't know why you come in here and throwing shade. I'm happy, bro. I don't feel any pain that Arsenal won the league. I'm just all right. I don't feel anything. I'm just happy that Arsenal.
No, I don't feel any. I don't feel there's pain, but there'll be more pain if Pep won it because they'll be talking about Pep's the greatest manager, and
that pains me.
That
I don't
pays me
like
more
this.
than
I
yeah.
don't like this. People saying Pep this, Pep that. There's a reason why I never wanted Man City to catch up. Pep's gonna catch Fergie. This I don't want that. You think I
No,
as a
we
United fan
can't.
feel comfortable that's gonna happen? No.
No, but
I would rather that
uh,
stop. And that Man City treble pained me more than anything. That Man City treble pained me more than Arsenal winning the league. It
yeah,
pained me so
yeah,
much.
yeah. I get your point, but also I think for me, I'm more of balanced. I think I'm more of a person who says I don't want to be in a situation to pick which rival I prefer to win the trophy because
That's it, isn't it?
yeah,
But if you want somebody
and
more, because we weren't in that position. But if you want somebody to win it more, you will want Arsenal over
Of
obvious
course.
over inner city rivals
Yeah.
because
no,
they
actually, I didn't want any of them to win the trophy. I wanted United. I always go season in every season wanting United to win the trophy,
Of course. So
and
of
so
course, but
yeah,
sometimes it doesn't happen that way. But you don't really want
yeah. But anyway,
anyway.
that's for Arsenal fans' information. I don't hate Arsenal.
this is a
I
United.
also host Arsenal fans on my channel. Like the other day, I did a live stream where Arsenal fans requested I do a live stream talk about Arsenal, and I did it not because I like the club, but because
May I go back
it
there
was
what you said there?
requested. Huh?
Sorry,
He
carry
No, no,
on.
respects you.
no,
Kyle
no.
respects you. He's not saying anything to you, bro.
No, he said something about Maersk as well.
We're not kicking you out, bro. We never said we're not chasing you away, bro. We haven't said anything to chase you away. We're just talking about Man United here. If you wanna comment, bro. It's all good. I'm more than happy to read your comments, but we're not
No,
Wait,
chasing you
wait.
away.
How am I chasing them? How am I chasing him away?
He's just Kyle. All Kyle just said that enough talking about other clubs now. It's time to get back to the best club, which is our club. You know what I'm saying? And you think your club's the best club? Fair enough. We have differences of opinions. So like I said, we're just talking about our club on the United show. If you want to talk about the Premier League and Arsenal, I'm doing a Premier League show tonight at around 5 p.m. UK time. So if you want to
Wait.
stay tuned to that, no problem. And Arsenal fans gonna be on the panel with me as well. So don't worry about it, bro.
No, but the question I want to ask is if this was AFTV and they were talking about Arsenal, will United fans also not feel offended as well and feel like they're being chased away?
What do you mean, like, as in, like, they don't?
yeah, because we're not really talking about Arsenal today. We said that they won the title, but it's not really an Arsenal show, is it?
Happy
It's called it's called
Red Devils,
Red
yeah.
Army, Red Army. So we're talking about the game,
Yeah.
and we're talking
Yeah,
about
and
what United. You know,
and I give Arsenal the credit that they deserve to get. And all of that's saying is that let's talk about our club. We have bigger issues than Arsenal right now.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
that's another section. If an Arsenal fan wants to, talk about the gloat and all that, they could do that on the other section
yeah.
of, you know,
And all I've been talking about this season, every stream that I come on make a stream is all I talked about is United. What we need in the transfer market, what I believe United can get.
mm.
Yeah. And if Arsenal fans feel offended about that I'm chasing them away, then I'm sorry about that.
But anyway, let's carry on with United.
Anyway, yeah.
But Liverpool won the league last season. When did United win last? When it last? The question is about United. I asked Ray about a couple of overseas college. The question is, okay, guys, it's better.
Yeah,
It's better.
Liverpool did win the league last week, but
No, no, we're
I
talking.
said that they are one of the
Yeah,
worst title defenders because
yeah, they are.
they bought that money. They bought that money to defend it. They didn't buy the money to end up 25 points and 11 points
Bro,
behind United. They bought the money. They bought all those players and they were bragging all last summer. They were bragging about how we're going to dominate the league, how we're going to win the Champions League, how we're going to do everything. None of the United fans ever came up in any stream to say, "Oh, we're going to win the league next season. We're going to do this this season." We were unsure of our team, but now our team has proven that they've played better and they've finished above Liverpool. So when you ask that question about none of United fans I know and on AK's channel said, "Oh, we're going to win the league." It was Liverpool fans who were telling me all last year somehow how we're going to dominate the league, and look at them. That's why I said that they're
we're
one of the
laughing.
worst.
Laughing at Liverpool. Liverpool fans. We're not laughing at Arsenal
Yeah,
fans.
we're not laughing. Yeah,
And
Yeah, and
what
also
Ray
to
was
add to defend my point as well.
going on.
I also had a lot of Liverpool fans throughout this season saying, "Oh, United is a banter club. Oh, United will go finish below than they did last season." And I'm just
yeah,
coming out here and then defending my club.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just the
Because they
same
told
way
us we are
if any other
42-point
club
club.
was being
The,
bantered
yeah, they told
this
us we are
season and they
42-point
performed well,
club.
any other fan will come on and defend their club.
Exactly.
Yeah,
100%. And
Yeah, because they
and
told us that we are 42-point club. We're banter club. We're finished. With this, with that, and I'm just laughing at them because look at their season.
yeah,
and every single time people talk about Man United, like like Liverpool fans especially, like they talk about us, this and that. Like they spent 500 million to go on and defend their league title charge. They should have been at least challenging for pretty much a lot. They should be in the final of the Champions League. They spent all that money to get to the final of the Champions League. They spent all that money to win the Premier League again. And again, you know what I'm saying, they should have, but the problem is the same manager that helped them win the league last year is the same manager that helped them defend the league title, and they've gotten worse. For us, for David Moyes, we had a change of manager. Going from Fergie to David Moyes is a huge downgrade,
Mm.
right? There's a difference. There's context behind defending league titles. Leicester City, for me, I'll be honest with you, the worst title defense is not Leicester because okay, the way they fell off from first to 18 was bad, right? But they were never expected to defend the title. They
Exactly.
were expected to at least finish higher. Like I think I thought Leicester should have finished in the top 8 or something, top 6. I said Leicester would be in the top 6 or top 8, right? I didn't need to fall all the way to 18. With Liverpool, they spent 500 million after winning the league title. That's the worst title defense. We're talking about title defense here. I know, bro. It's no hard feelings. We never had any, anything against you, brother. We're just
No,
trying
no,
to.
no, 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 no.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that I was surprised that sorry. It's just that I was surprised you said it's not United question. Yeah, asked, but United to be objective, no hard feelings. And I'm attacking that, but you're saying it's stupid and good. No, no, no. I think this is a misunderstanding, then, bro. I think it's just a misunderstanding, though, bro.
It's
no,
okay, bro. No good.
actually, I did not say it was
Josh,
stupid.
make sure you guys subscribe to Josh. Big up to you, bro. Big up, Josh, man. Big up, my brother. See you tonight for the Prem show, brother. See you tonight for the Prem review show, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Josh, man.
All this big shout out
Yeah,
to
I
God.
I
but
agree with
anyway,
this.
let's get back to United because we
Yes.
have drifted a lot.
Yeah, a lot. So yeah, because I
Yeah,
wanted to talk
All
about
right. Let's
the
talk about the
Chelsea.
game, man. Talk about the game last night, then.
But yeah, it's Kyle turn because I had my say.
Yeah, go on,
yeah,
Kyle.
yeah. So I know I was saying that it was a good match to watch. Obomo, Obomo had, I don't know whether just me experiencing it, but Obomo had a similar performances he had against Forest, where he was underperforming at at the first game, at the first start of the game. Then he gets a goal, and that compensates for his other performance.
Mm.
And that makes me to see is that we need a backup striker. As I don't want to see a Bomo next season as a backup striker. I want to see Bomo as a right winger.
Yes.
Yeah. But apart from that, Bruno Dogo, those two are my standout players. Yeah, it's the same. Each other scoring and assisting each other. That was a good performance. The Dogo on left wing has been a maestro player. It felt like a new left wing signing, but
Mhm.
not. But we still need a left winger though and a left back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it was a good match to watch. Defense was well. Attacking, we should have scored more, but it's the same issue we have had throughout this season is where we
Mm.
didn't finish our 50-50 chances.
Yeah. We did.
And yeah, we could have actually ended the season with more goals scored than the ones we have scored this season so far. But apart from that, it was a great game. We finished that.
Yeah.
Bruno broke the assist record, and now United has something to hold on to. Yeah,
Yes, we
and
do.
yeah, because so far under this ownership, we've had all our good records broken by our rivals, and we finally have a record where it's hard for our rivals to get to.
Yes, and it's been a long record as well because I think the great Thierry Henry had that record for
Yeah,
time, and then
yeah,
De Bruyne tied it, and then we now broken it. So it's not something that you can break every season. So it might
yeah,
just be another time before somebody breaks that again.
yeah. And what I want next season is for us to. We know that we are a great team, but what I want next season is for us to challenge for trophies. I want to see
Yes,
a domestic double. There's nothing
yes,
more that I want than a domestic double. Let's go get the Carabao Cup.
Fingers,
Let's go get the FA Cup.
yes,
fingers crossed, bro. Because apparently it came up for Brighton or something like that. So I'm not so sure. I mean,
Yeah,
watching the replay back, I was thinking, yeah, they might chop this off, because it actually came up for Brighton, but they accounted Bruno the assist at the same time. Yeah, I saw it as well, bro. I saw the own goal shots, and I think, to be honest with you, and I know it might be a little bit controversial. Not controversial, but I might be looking at not defending Bruno here. But respectfully, I think it's an own goal.
it looked
I
an own
really,
goal, but they should give it to him because I think Henry one
I,
was a bit
uh,
way back. Come
no,
on,
he's
man. I
right.
mean, you want records to be broken, so
No, you do. But at the same time,
yeah,
Ray, like, sorry to cut you off, bro. I mean, just looking at it, right? Because the thing is, it hit the crossbar first, and it came back off the keeper. Then it went into.
backhanded, yeah.
Yeah.
But
As
did the
he's
keeper
yeah.
saying,
know anything
But
about it though?
yeah, it does look like a goal. But again, they should just give it. We have had too many decisions go against us this
even if
season.
they
But I
didn't
don't
give it,
want to.
though, Bruno's still
I
on
don't
par
want
with.
to. I don't
So,
want
bro,
to play this card of victim metal with victim card as well.
yeah,
But Bruno deserves the 31st record.
I was
But
hoping
anyway,
that Bruno.
what matters next season is United should go for a domestic double. I know
Yeah.
winning the league next season is impossible, and I'll be honest right now. We're not going to win the league next season. What I would just want us to do next season is to qualify for
Mhm.
back-to-back Champions League and to get a domestic double of
Yeah.
Carabao Cup and FA Cup. That's
This
all
is
I
the thing,
want.
and this is what I said. I think it's
And
open
a
next
good
season.
run in Champions League. I don't want this thing of being knocked out at the first stage.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing. Next season is open. I think next season is open in terms of the cups, and because Pep is not there, because Pep loves to dominate
No,
every
but Ray,
trophy,
if
everything that's
Pep,
in.
yeah, but Ray,
Uh,
even if Pep is there, like, we won the FA Cup when Pep was here, so I don't
yeah,
see
yeah,
the reason.
but what I'm saying, you know you have to beat
We
Pep to
beat
win an
Pep in.
FA Cup,
We
and you
beat Pep
know
in.
sometimes you might not beat him because sometimes he might be just too sick. So what happened is now he always dominates everything when he goes into. City's always got a chance of winning Europe League,
No,
sorry,
of
Champions
course.
League, Premier League, all of them. So him not being there has opened up the door for people like Carrick to come in and say, okay, look, I can at least win a double or I can at least win something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
every season, you know you're going to have to beat Pep City. You always have to beat Pep City to win a trophy. So
Yeah,
him not being there has made it a level playing field now for everyone
yeah,
who has ambition to win stuff.
look, for me,
yeah.
what I
And United
will say.
should go for that double.
No, I agree. But for me, like, one thing I'll say is that no matter who's here, no matter who's not here, no matter if Pep Guardiola is here or not, right? We're forgetting that we beat Pep in the final. We literally beat Pep in the final. We won the League Cup whilst Pep was here. We won the Europa League while Pep joined Man City. We won the Carabao Cup while Pep joined Man City again. So, like, we've won a few trophies while Pep has been here. We've just lost too many finals. We
I
lost
think
the
we
Yeah,
lost
Europa.
one final to Pep.
We lost the final.
We won one final on Pep,
We
but then
lost
I
the
think other teams have beaten Pep, but we've played him twice in two finals and we lost one
We've
final.
lost two FA Cup finals since Pep's joined here. Right? We should have won two of those FA Cup finals. You know what I'm saying?
No, we
We
lost
should have.
one to him, and then we lost one to him, and then we won the other one.
No, I'm saying
yeah.
that we
So
should have.
so it has been a more of like a
Stop Man
50-50.
City. We should have been the ones to stop Man City from winning the treble that
Yeah, but
time.
we didn't. We
Should
lost
have been
that
the.
one.
We should
So
have been the ones to stop them from winning the treble. We should have protected our own record, bro. We should have defended our ground. We should have defended our record. We should have
Yeah,
defended our treble.
yeah.
But we didn't.
And that's why I'm saying next season, there's the standards that I want, and I'm demanding of United is we should go get a domestic double. If if Carrick want to show that United is back and it's a building, then next season you should go for a domestic double.
And it
Yeah,
also boosts his chances of having a job for a long time because he'd be like, I'm sure United fans will be like, oh shit, Kyrie's won a double. Let's see what we can do the following season and the following season with him.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That'll be
and
good.
that and us being knocked out in Carabao Cup by Grimsby Town, that pissed me off.
That was
And
Exactly.
especially that FA Cup as well against Brighton.
Exactly. Exactly,
Yeah, I
mate.
don't
And
want
that
to be knocked out early. I want United to go to the final,
exactly.
to go to two finals and to win it because I know we
Exactly.
are capable of it.
And you see, and this is what loses your confidence in the managers when we start getting knocked out of trophies early. Because we'll be like, see, that's what done. I know I don't want to go in the past, but that was done in Ten Hag. Ten Hag, when he got knocked out of the Champions League early, that was it for him. I mean, not winning the Europa League final. That was him.
Mm,
That was again time for him. That was almost the end of him. And
yeah.
then
Yeah,
and then what you call it? Getting beaten by Grimsby again. That's the end. So that's what I'm saying. We can't next season get done out again early.
The FA Cup's a
In
major trophy, bro.
Yeah, we can't get done out early next season because again
I,
he'll be losing faith in Carrick. He'll be like, oh god, here we go again, another one
I
that can't do
respect the.
nothing.
I think the FA Cup is a major trophy. The FA Cup is what
What's that? But
saved.
no major Chelsea ever since what?
No,
Uh,
I'm saying that Pep,
no, but
Pep, the FA Cup is what saved our greatest ever manager. You know what I'm saying? Like Sir Alex Ferguson's FA Cup win saved him in the job. So if
yeah,
you wanna stay in the job, if you wanna be a successful manager, you have to win these FA Cups and you have to win all these trophies. I don't
this is what
think
Pep did. Yeah, Pep. I mean, what does he say?
major,
Pep's
but
not.
it's part of a treble. The FA Cup's part of a treble, and you
Yeah,
have to.
because
It's a major
that's the major domestic cup.
domestic double or domestic cup double or a cup double. Elaborate that kind of thing. Domestic cup double. So like
no,
FA Cup.
I think for me, I'm talking about any sort of double.
Mm,
Yeah,
FA Cup.
because I know next season will be in what, four competitions. So us winning two trophies next season should be something we should demand. I'll
Yeah,
be happy with the domestic
Win
cup
all, win
double,
all the
but if
finals we
a double
qualify for.
happens somewhere else, I'll be happy as well.
Win all the finals we qualify for. That's what I will say. A league title is not realistic ambition for United now. Maybe if you do a madness in the transfer window. I mean, to be fair with you, bro, like for me, on a level of where I think we should be, right? This is the best chance now to really properly rebuild our club because look, I know finishing third is not like amazing. It's not like wow. It's not like well, it'll open people's eyes and whatnot, right? For
No,
me,
actually,
finishing third is all right. Now you have to rebuild to that level. You have to rebuild to another level. Like this is the best chance for Man United to really properly rebuild the club now, to actually sign better players to get us back to challenging again.
but in
Otherwise,
the
what
next 2 years, I don't see why United can't challenge or win a trophy because, as I said,
yeah,
I don't think
when
it's
and
you
winning
when
also,
you as I said,
the
when
whole
you lose a rival, when a rival gets hurt by losing one of the best managers that they had, and probably one of the best managers in the game, that's going to hurt them.
yeah,
And we don't know what Arteta's going to do next season. He might just be one and done as well, just like Slot. So, if I was United, I'd be quite ambitious to say, okay, hang on, my City rival's not got Pep no more. Slot has crashed out. I don't want Arteta dominating, so I'm going to push Arteta and put pressure on Arteta, and he might fold. So you see, that's what I'm saying. In the next 2 seasons, United can challenge. I don't
yeah.
see why not.
But
and
we have to build on. We
what
have to
is
build.
showing a bit of positivity this season is in the points that we have dropped. Those are points that we could have won, and we could have been a better title challenger than City for Arsenal
Exactly.
this season. And that what tells us that United is capable of challenging for the trophy. We just
We
need
only
a
lost
few
two
tweaks
games.
and then. Huh?
We only lost 2 games since January as well. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
no, no. I'm saying, remember that the games where we dropped points where we should have won those games, especially those draws that I'm talking about. The draw against Fulham, those are the draws.
Mm.
The draw against Nottingham. If you add those draws where United were in control of the football, but something happened and we slipped and we dropped points.
Yes, those draws we could have been challenging Arsenal more than City
Yeah,
because City
and
was, and then the form that you show, your form that you showed in since January, it would have been a tighter, closer thing that than it was.
yeah, and United does need a good transfer window. If we can
That's
just
all you
fix
need.
that
Yeah.
midfield, I feel we can challenge Arsenal for the title next season. But that's a stretch, but it depends on the board, how
Yeah, see,
ambitious
I'm
the
not
board
saying win
is.
it. I mean, exactly. But I'm not saying win it next season. I'm saying in the next 2 seasons, you should be. You should. I think a challenge should be there, and possibly
Yeah,
winning it in the third.
I mean, United's ambitions in FA Cup is a major when the league starts. To be fair enough.
So sorry, what he says?
No, I'm saying that he says that United's ambitions are not really FA Cup. I mean, to be fair with you, bro, I have a different opinion. Like respectfully, like I mean, I hear your opinion. I respect your opinion though. But at the same time, for me, I look at all trophies as majors. If you're obligated to play in a competition where, for example, if you're obligated to play in the FA Cup, it's a major trophy. Any competition you're obligated to play in, except for like the Community Shield, for example, right? Or for example, if you're looking at, let's say, I don't know what other trophies. I mean, you could think of. If you're obligated to play in a trophy, it's kind of a major trophy. Like for me,
No,
my
the
aim,
the FA,
whatever competition we're in, go and win it. Don't pick and
well,
choose
the
what
FA
you want.
Cup is a major trophy because don't forget Arteta won that, so he's got two
No,
major trophies on his CV
no.
so far.
What I'm trying to say is, really, like we shouldn't have to pick and choose what trophies we want to win. Like we have to go and win like as many trophies as we can. Like whatever we can win it. Like don't just be like, oh, it's this trophy that not bin it. Don't bin a cup just because it's this and that. That's how I see it. Like don't bin it for on purpose, unless for example, hear me out, right? Remember when Man City had to go for the Club World Cup because they were playing the League Cup game the day before? They had to fly out for the Club World Cup. They
Hmm.
been that they been that League Cup just to go win the Club World Cup because they won the Champions League the previous season. You can't win the Club World Cup if you don't win the Champions League. Because remember, you used to qualify for the Club World Cup once you win the Champions League. If you win that Champions League, you can win the Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup, or you can win the Club World Cup. Those trophies are not guaranteed next season because you might not win the Champions League the following year. If you win the Champions League, you can go and win it. That's why I think they take it seriously. For me personally, I think that's fair. But if you're gonna go and or even Liverpool, for example, they threw away the League Cup because they had to go play the Club World Cup the following day. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't pick and choose what I want to win. But unless the scenario is you're in a Club World Cup final or if you're in a Continental Cup final because you won the Champions League a previous season. Because why is because you might not win the Champions League next season. So there's no guarantee that you'll win that trophy next year. So you win it this year, and the next year you'll see what you do, right? So that's what I think. I think we're not one to pick and choose what we want to win, but
No, I
if
don't pick or choose, but I'm more like you win what you
but
can.
we know the end
Uh,
goal. But we know the
you
end
win
goal.
what you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're in the FA Cup, win that. If you're in the League Cup, win that. If you're in the whatever cup, win it. That's why United's got over 69 trophies. Same thing with Liverpool. We don't say, oh well, we're gonna pick and choose. We just want to win all of it. That's why you're talking about the two biggest clubs with the most trophies in England because they're always in a tournament to win it. That's how I've always been seen as Manchester United. No matter what tournament it is, we want to win it. That's why we were. That's why we went into Europe. That's why we were one of the first English clubs to lift
Yeah,
the UCL because we went into Europe. Everybody else didn't want to go into Europe, but United went into Europe and become the first English team to win it. And that's the disrespect that we don't get. That's the disrespect that fans disrespect us about because we pioneered English teams for the Europe, and everyone's going, oh, we got seven. Well, we power. It's because of Manchester United. People want to play in Europe. That's why Arsenal's in the final because Manchester United went in there in the 60s, 50s, and won it. First English team.
yeah.
yeah. And I feel like people should put. I feel like this season has been a great season to be honest for United. Yes, we have come from far. Yes, some of these positions we have come from far is one of our faults. But again, the only bad side to this
I
season
wouldn't
is
say
the domestic cup performances. But apart from that, well, us finishing in third place is a good finish, and where we could have finished second, that shows that how great of a season we've had. So don't estimate United. run in the league.
Exactly.
In the league,
It's a
even though
it's
we
a
had
good
one game per week.
it's a good season, but it's not an amazing season because I'll be honest with you. When I
Well,
say when I say amazing season, that's when you win like
No,
sorry, not a
obviously
great season.
amazing. Obviously amazing. You say when you are winning trophies. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It is a good season,
I wouldn't say great
and
still. I would
and
say good. I would say good season. I wouldn't say great season because great season is like you win a trophy and you win. And for me, I think winning trophies is the bar. Like if you come top four and you win a trophy, that's great. That's great. When you're saying extraordinary or amazing, that's like you win a lot. You know what I'm saying? You win a lot.
well, just as my man's comment there, I mean, as I say, we don't know because it took Arteta 6 or 7 years to reach the top. So now it's a different challenge for him now because he's got to go and repeat as champion, and then everybody wants to beat you now. So this is the thing. So we'll see next season.
That's exactly this. Yeah.
no,
We'll see
actually,
next season.
actually, I
And
think for
what
Arsenal,
I've always said.
I
No, go on.
think for Arsenal, their challenge next season is to dominate domestically.
Yeah.
Win AFC.
In not just the league, but in the cups as well. If Arteta wants to show that he has really done so well, should be his next challenge to dominate domestically.
Yes, because
Because
let's
if
let's be
Arsenal win
honest, he's
the
not
Champions League this season, then next season should be domestic dominance.
exactly because he's not taking any cups serious. He's always like he had a FA Cup and then
To have to dominate in
crashed
Europe,
out.
first.
Huh?
To dominate Europe, you have to dominate your own country first before going on dominating the rest. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because dominating your own league is hard enough compared
yeah,
to Europe. Because there's been many cases where you can win the Euro, you can win the Champions League, but not win the league. There's been many cases of that where Chelsea. We've seen it with Chelsea before. We've seen it with Aston Villa. We've seen it with Nottingham Forest. They don't win the leagues, but they win the cups, the European cups. To have to win the to want to win the European trophies every single time, or at least Man United in 1968. City won the league that year, but United came second and won the European Cup, right? And the last two times United have won the European Cup or the Champions League, when you call it, right? We've won our leagues. So to want to win Europe, you have to conquer your own league first, because conquering your own league is hard enough compared to conquering Europe. Because with Europe, it's not as many games compared to your entire season. 38 across a 38 game season, it's harder to because you have to play those teams twice, and you have to play how do you say it? And you have to play a course of 38 games in the season with the scheduling, with everything, right?
Yeah.
Travel up and
But
down the
also,
country to play teams and
but
having
also,
to
Eke,
with points.
I think to add to your point,
Because with
dominating the
points,
league is
you
a
don't win the league. Sorry, I missed
dominating the league is a good point, but also you need to also dominate your nation as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Dominating in your own country, so winning the FA Cup, winning the League Cup, winning
yeah. That's the next step of for Arteta to dominate,
yeah, he's
and
gonna have to.
and that's a challenge for us as well. Not to let him like we let City dominate. So the United challenge is not to let Arteta dominate.
No, I
Yeah,
feel like
I agree.
United challenge should be to dominate the domestic cups. We should be going game in, game out, playing well and showing that we have improved from this season. And if we finish in Champions League spot next season as well, that's another good season. Plus adding two more trophies as well.
We've all mentioned that winning the Europa League was the reason why we're in this position right now. We're one game a week. Losing the Europa League final is the reason why we're in this position
And
today.
losing the League Cup and the FA Cup.
Because had we won the Europa League last year, we could have been in a potentially better, or I
Yeah.
don't know, worse position. I don't know. You know
No,
what I'm
but
saying?
also I think being knocked out of Carabao Cup and FA Cup is
Too
also
early.
why we went to
Yeah,
one game per week.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if we're still in Carabao Cup and FA Cup, we could
of
have had
course.
2 games per week.
yeah.
So that's why I said it is our own fault. But apart from that, you cannot hold that against United. We did perform good. We did perform okay in the league, but we haven't won it yet. So didn't perform great yet.
No, we formed decent. When you finish, when you get Champions League qualification and you finish third, it's decent. Amazing is what Arsenal did. Go
Yeah.
being first for the top. I don't think Arsenal, and I think only September City has been top, but since then Arsenal have been top for all season long, and it looked
City
like
were
they were going to wobble, but then City wobbled. and then Arsenal continued to get over the line, and that's it. They won it.
Arsenal has taken the UCL seriously in his first appearance was in the quarterfinals. Same with, a lot of other managers as well. A lot of the other managers take the Champions League seriously.
Oh yeah, take the Champions League seriously. Yeah.
Yeah,
If he wins it, that'd be great. He will go down as probably one of Arsenal's best manager because he will win the Premier League and he will win the Champions League. And even Wenger didn't do that.
Arsenal haven't even lost a game in the Champions League yet this season because they've won pretty much every game except drawn 2 games. They drew 2 games, but they've won every other game. So I think for me,
and this is what I want Carrick to do. Have a good run in the Europe next season. Have a good Champions League run. Get to quarters, maybe even try and get to a final, and win a domestic cups, and then you could say, "Oh, Carrick is the man for the job."
Yeah, plus also to finish in UCL spot as well.
Yes, that's most important too.
Minimum though, not the maximum. Minimum.
Yeah, but anyway,
Champions League spots. Anyways, let's get back to the game. All right, let's get back to the game. All right. Watching the game last night, for me, I'll go to the game first. In the first half, I thought it was a bit of a early trouble. Look, we weren't amazing at the start of the game. I don't think at the start of the game United were we weren't on our game. I would say when we started. But towards the end of the first half and towards the start of the second half, I thought, all right, we're starting to click now into gear. Because when we got our first goal, that changed everything. And then we got our second goal before halftime, and I was thinking, all right, we can cook these men here.
Who scored the second goal again? Sorry,
it was a Bruno tap in.
Oh yeah.
It was a little bit of that nice little football we played.
It was nice little football in the box.
I'm at a mount.
I think we started slow. We did. We thought Brighton was gonna go. Oh yeah, here we go. But then once we scored from the corner, I think we started to play the better football, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then the second goal was probably one of the best footballers. Sorry, one of the best footballers playing that you see United do in the box. It was one touch. It was one touch brilliance, and it was a team goal. It wasn't It wasn't like you couldn't call that moments. That was a team goal actually, and that's what I was saying. I want to see from Carrick more team football. So when you're breaking teams down, that's what you want to see, and that's how Mbeumo got that tapping. It may look like it's a tapping, but the move was spectacular for the goal. Because it wasn't like somebody took the ball up and shot from 25 yards and went in the top corner. That's moments. But the second goal was actually we got in the box, we looked for each other. Ahmed put his head up for a change, found Mbeumo, goal.
And I think the second half, the one thing that worked was the long ball over the top, and our wingers running in behind, and a lot of them was because Brighton were playing higher up the pitch. The first goal and the second goal, I thought Brighton were sitting deep, but in the second half they pushed up, and that's what we took advantage of.
They scored a goal.
We played ourselves through on goal. There was a chance where Drogo could have got a goal. Ahmad could have maybe scored. I think there was a few chances where I think Lacey also had one. I'm not sure. Like I said, we had chances in the second half to score like 4 or 5 goals. You know what I'm saying? We could have slapped them like 7-0 last night. But that's all in hindsight. For me, what I'm just trying to see is that we're trying to create a lot more chances. And last night, what I saw was just something that I wanted us to carry on from next season.
This is the thing, isn't it?
Before people say that last night's game wasn't really a must win, I'm not saying it's a must win game, but winning has to become a habit.
Yes.
When you start winning more games, winning like that, winning then slowly becomes a habit, and I like that. I want it to become a habit from within our players, within the club. I want that winning mentality to slowly get better, so that we have to win games, even if it doesn't matter. Win it. I didn't care. I wasn't gonna care too much about the result yesterday, but you know what? I was like, fair enough. Good way to end off the season. Win that game and make it become a habit. Win the game and carry it on to next season and start off strong. You know what I'm saying? We've now won 2 games in a row. Next season, go and start the season.
Yes, and what I like about yesterday's game, we actually saw some tactics from Carrick because he scored the 2 goals. He knew that the team was going to push up and try to get back in the match. And we were playing good counter-attacking football, trying to score another goal. And that's what I was. That was one of my that. Sorry, can't start today. That was one of my criticisms of Carrick, where he'll go up and then he'll just sit back, inviting so much pressure, and then we're hanging on. We were never hanging on in that game. We were
No.
never hanging on in that game, and that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see United. Go get your 2 goals, possibly third. I'll keep attacking and putting the pressure on the team to think about their defending, or it might be a cricket score. So that was a good improvement from Carrick. Because some games I've seen us go two goals up, and then we're hanging on for fucking 10, 20 minutes. We're hanging on for dear life. And then your stomach is butterflies because you think, are we going to blow this? Are we going to blow this? But yeah. But
Yeah,
no,
I
we
remember.
wasn't going to blow that yesterday.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah, but again, I feel like I want to see more performances like the one we see against Brighton,
Yeah.
like the one we saw against Brighton. I want to see it for, I guess, more consistently for the next 7 games next season.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, but next season is a new season. It's a fresh restart for United.
Yep.
Let's focus on getting our midfield signings right. Let finalize the deal for Ederson. Let finalize the deal for either one of Beleba or Tinali, and then we go for Matheus Fernandes as well.
Yes.
Then we
What
need
do you,
one more signing as in that midfield as well. Then we're
what do you,
sorted for midfield.
what do
Then
you
next
guys think
summer
of the?
we can focus on our fullbacks and we can focus on our channels.
What do you guys make of the Mateus Fernandez rumor popped out yesterday? And what do you guys make of the Edison?
What do I
Apparently,
make?
Edison's being close to being done.
To be honest with you, I don't mind this Edison signing if it's a Ugarte replacement. If it was
Yeah.
a Casemiro replacement, I would be like crashing out with some of the fans as well. But Ugarte needs replacing, and he's going to go. If you're going to sell him, or you're going to sell him on loan or whatever, and you know that that's the man that he may force his way to the starting lineup, or he's a decent first sub. So I'm not too bothered about Edison as long as he's not Casemiro replacement.
As long as
Mateus Fernandez, yeah, I quite like him as well. To be
Yeah,
maybe like
Matheus.
a Kobe replacement.
Who?
Kobe sub. So
Matheus
you know what?
Fernandes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mateus
No,
Fernandez.
but
Yeah.
Kobe's all younger than
No, not a
Matheus
replacement as
Fernandes.
a replacing him as a
No.
player. It's like sub. So you know you sub,
Yeah, sub.
and you got
Oh,
Fernandez coming on.
oh, okay.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think for me, like, what we need to do now is obviously replace Ugarte, give Casemiro his replacement as well. It's gonna be really tough to find his replacement. Let's be honest with you, Casemiro's replacement.
Yeah.
And I spoke about Wharton many times. We cannot. One thing we cannot do is right. We cannot just go and sign players like that are same profile as what we have already. We cannot sign the same profile as what we have. We need different profile players. We cannot sign a similar profile to Bruno, similar profile to this, similar profile to like a Mainu. For example, you know what I'm saying? I don't think. You know what I'm trying to say? That we shouldn't have to sign players that are already similar to the profile we already have on the pitch. So, yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
All I can say is Judge Carrick when the pressure is on because he'll be the most experienced in man.
I mean, this is what we're
I think
saying. You know,
handled it
we've
well.
said this in the. Sorry, I'll let you go. Carry on.
No, I was just saying. I thought Mourinho did well. I mean, he won 2 trophies with us. I'm not saying that the be all end all, but Mourinho was not backed, and that's the thing. Mourinho couldn't handle the pressure because of the way the United board treated Mourinho towards the end of his career, towards the end of the United tenure. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think this. Sorry.
Poor treatment from the board, and also, yeah, there's a reason why we didn't succeed with Mourinho. But Mourinho was not the problem. I just think it was more to do with the board.
I think for those 2 managers, Van Gaal and Mourinho, it wasn't that they couldn't handle the pressure. I think it's that the board let them down. I think the
Yeah.
board sacked Van Gaal for Mourinho for PR. I don't think, and I don't think they backed Mourinho, because if they backed Mourinho, he would have won the league in his third season. Because
Yeah,
he got us 80 something points in his second season, and that's when City had that 100 point thing. You know when they got 100 points.
yeah,
Yeah.
the sectarian.
Yeah, they got 100 points because Pep realized that he's up against Mourinho, so he's got to get 100 points. So because of the Liga days. But if Pep wasn't there, we would have won that. We would have won that title that season. And then if the board said, okay, we're gonna go really, really against Pep, we would have won. We would have won it in the third. We would have won it in the third season. But I don't think the pressure got to them. I just think the board
Back.
didn't back them at all.
Yeah, and that's why I said earlier on that it doesn't matter who's in charge of United's first team. What matters is how do we back the manager?
Yeah.
Because we have had experienced managers, we didn't back them. We bought their options, his targets.
Or I.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I.
So yes, yes. So that's what matters. But anyway, my thoughts on Metas Fernandez to United. I feel like he should be more of a Bruno backup. He'd be glad to work under Bruno as well because remember he's a admirer of Bruno Fernandez,
Yeah,
and
it's Portuguese as well, isn't it?
yeah. So
Yeah. I'm glad
Yeah.
you didn't hear.
when Bruno is resting or need to bring on someone for that attacking that advanced role, it can bring on
Yeah.
Matthias Fernandez, and then
To be
you
fair,
sell Mason Mount, and then you get a Kobe Menu replacement, a Kobe Menu backup.
to
But
be
I
fair,
think most likely Beleba will be a Kobe Menu backup, and we have someone like Ederson as a Ikate replacement, and then we have someone
Replacement,
like
yeah.
Tonali as a Casemiro replacement.
but
And
We're
Mourinho
there,
won
I
getting
the
a
think that's
good
cooking.
midfield.
Robert could win it. Mourinho won the league with Real Madrid with 100 points. If we backed Mourinho, we could have
As I
maybe
said, if we backed him, we would have won it, but they didn't. So
and I think a lot of big clubs want Mateus Fernandez. I don't see him starting for most clubs, to be fair with you, but I think as a bench option, I think he'll take it because at West Ham it's different. Whereas if you're going to a bigger club with better players, it'll be harder to get into the team. So he has to work his way in, and I want players who work their way into the team. You know, I want
exactly, and don't forget he's only 21, 21, 22. So
yeah,
he's a young player. So
he's
and Bruno can't be around forever. So I would, yes, I do agree with what Kyle said as a replacement for Bruno, or maybe a backup and learn under Bruno, not Bruno, sorry. And then when Bruno goes, you've got the Fernandez there to slot straight in.
Yeah,
So it's a very good signing for for now and
for
for the
the
future.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
and we should right now what we should be doing is we should be organizing plans on how to fly to London and tabling a 45 million bid for Matheus Fernandes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, leaving West Ham getting relegated means now we have to go and sign him. I mean,
Yes.
for a good price. I mean, that has to be done by the end of this week.
Yeah. 40 to 45. Yeah. And
Yeah,
boom. All that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go for that.
I think United's big problem is not even backing, but I think the lack of patience and fans wanting for success because they're used to doing certain things, and fans' impatience is a problem. I hear that, but at the same time, it's the standard of being a big club. If you were for like a club like, for example, like a Forest, or like a Villa, or like, let's say for example a club like um, Sevilla trying to build their way back up, then yeah, but sure. But the thing is, Manchester United, like we're a massive institution. I mean, we always have to demand the highest results, and I get it. It's not going to come right away, but at the same time, if we had a proper board with a proper infrastructure and proper how do you say it, and a proper group of people who run the club, we'd be back to the top within a year because we'd have the financial backing.
Exactly. You have the financial power, and you have
Yeah.
you have the prestige. To be honest with you, if you had the board, we would have already won about 2 or 3 titles already, because we've never really been out of the race, even though we've not been in a race. We've not. It's just that the board don't move. Like United will finish third. We finished third a couple of times. We finished second a couple of times. in the post Fergie area, and we've always said to the board, okay, why don't you now kick on because you're almost there, and then we crash out. And this is what I agree with his comment, certain, but then United fans get impatient because we see fruits like we finished third this season. We don't want to see another falls down. We want to see. This is why we're on the board, and this is why when the next season comes and it's not happening, we lose our patience because we can see that if you do this, do that, do this, United's back because again, it's a good season. 71 points is a good season. It's not a great
Yeah.
season, but it's a good season. So next season, I'm expecting my club to be 78, almost close to 80 points, and then and that's where I lose control and lose patience when I see us back down to 66 points, back in the Europa League again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every time we get Champions League, we don't do what's required to do well in the Champions League, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but also I think as well.
Impatience is one thing, but at the same time, like we need to start demanding high because
That's it. Yeah.
the way our owners have treated us. You know what I'm saying?
Because I truly, and this is my opinion, guys, I truly believe United, if they hang a good 2 windows into this project, we challenging very much, because you can see that the fruits are there, bro. You can see, okay, if we get here, this player, we get that player. Why cannot we not get back-to-back 70+ seasons?
Actually, we can.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, I believe if he does have 2 to 3 good windows, summer, winter, we can be back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does needs backing from the board. That's all.
That's
And
all it
sometimes
is.
the and sometimes the board creates its own pressure because when it makes mistakes like and sign players for too much money, they create too much pressure on that player, and we lose patience to that player because with a great price tag comes expectations, and with great expectations comes great responsibility, and great
100%.
responsibility comes to great accountability. So
Facts.
yeah, and plus there's a quote in the business world where it believes that for you to say that you have grown as a club or you have grown your business, you have to set targets that are higher than what you have achieved this time around.
Mm.
And the lowest target you should set should be not getting lower than what you have achieved. Then the highest target you should get set is one above what you have achieved.
Exactly.
I believe it's because your greatest manager, Fergie, couldn't have survived this fan base. He actually didn't.
It's about the fan base because he had 5 years.
No, but
And
fans want him out though, Ray. And that's
yeah, they wanted him out. But the thing with Fergie, though, Fergie improved year after year after year. And then when he finally got it right, it took off. You know what I mean? We don't want the managers them out. What we're saying is what I said in the previous comment when you put there is you don't want to be like with Ten Hag, for example. Let's use Ten Hag as example. Ten Hag finished third, yeah, and he won a League Cup, yeah. Well, the following season, I was expecting more of the same. Well, we finished 8th, and then the following season he got sacked because it was rubbish. Amorim came in. Okay, I will excuse Amorim because he didn't really had a lot of year, but he wasn't winning games. And then he came into his second season, fell out with the board and got sacked. So it's not really the fans' fault, really, because it's not really it's not really our fault. It's not really our fault, really, because we only going on what the club's doing, isn't it? Because when you see your club third with 75 points, you don't expect to be 8th the following season. To be honest, even Arsenal fans,
You don't
if Arteta finishes first this season, right, and then next season you're 10th, would fans be happy with that?
No.
Exactly.
That's regression because you know why?
That's regression. Exactly.
We finished third and we got worse the following year. That's why Ten Hag deserved to be sacked.
That's exactly why he deserved to be sacked, because it was regression. It wasn't like, oh, you finished third, then you finished second, then you finished second, then you went first. You went to 8th, and it was horrible football. And we finished bottom of a Europa League campaign. Sorry, not the Europa League, the Champions League campaign. We finished bottom of that. We didn't even went. You know the old format when you could have gone into the Europa League. We didn't even do that. So that was a
Exactly.
sackable offence, and that wasn't even a tough group. He couldn't do nothing there. And
Mm.
then in the league, we were shocking, eighth.
No, but even then, Ray, is like with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. People might say, well, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got his third and second. Yes, I hear that, but at the same time, he didn't win his trophies. We have to
No,
give
he
him.
didn't,
It has to be
and
fair to him.
he keep losing finals. And for me, he should have been gone after he lost the Europa League final.
I agree,
You
but
know,
we
there's
gave him.
standards to the club. You know, we're not impatient, but there is standards to Manchester United. You know, you can't just be in the job there, playing about in the job. You've got to be showing that you're ambitious. You got to be showing that you want to win the trophies and you want to improve the teams. And if you're not, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Fergie finished below top 10 like 4 seasons. How is this continuous improvement when he was below top 10?
Yeah, but the '80s was different, bro. When
No, but
Ferguson came in, you see, people don't understand the history of Manchester United. When Fergie came in, because I'm older, I understand it. When Fergie
yeah,
came in, yeah, United was second from bottom, not doing anything. So it's not like there was any standards. He
he
was
won the
allowed
FA.
to
Yeah, actually,
rebuild. He was allowed to rebuild the club in the
they
'80s.
start that. Yeah, actually, United
So
was coming up from that time as well. So
yeah,
I agree with you, Ray,
yeah,
that Ferguson was setting the standards, and it's not like we're making excuses for Ferguson, but he was setting the standards in a club in a time where United did the standards. We're
exactly,
coming up, and we expected that instability because of as a new club and you're growing up, you tend to have some instabilities. But now, when you're an
Yes.
established club like United, you
exactly,
want to have continuous
exactly.
improvement.
Exactly. Ferguson set the standards, and we've dropped off that standards. That's why the United fans like us and Kyle and myself, we're all angry because we set the standards. 2013 was the standards of Manchester United, and you expected your board to say, okay, this is how this manager has set the standards. Go ask Real Madrid fans. Real Madrid fans standard is to
Big,
win.
big up,
Is
man.
to win.
Big up.
Is to win. Real Madrid fans is standard to win the league or the UCL. You don't do that, you're sacked.
Mm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that is that we want to have at our club
Exactly.
is to win a trophy, and to have, it's either you win a trophy or you have continuous improvement.
Yeah,
But if none of the two are working, yeah,
you gotta go.
sorry, you have to go.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. Sorry.
No, I'm saying for me is like Sir Alex Ferguson saved his job by winning the FA Cup. You win a trophy, you save your job. And if Sir Alex didn't win that FA Cup, he'd have been sacked.
Mm.
He'd have been sacked. And the fans were calling for his head because it was 4 years of failure. And
Yeah, they were.
us as a Man United should be as high as that. But the problem right now is we don't have the owners to give that full backing. And back then we had the owners to give the backing to managers. That's why under Ron Atkinson, under Sir Matt Busby, we were able to win. We actually had people that was capable enough of winning, of helping us win. You know what I'm trying to say? All right, no worries, Kyle. I know you have to go in a bit.
Mm.
But I'm saying that a lot needs to be done this summer if you want to compete again. I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah, a
guys
lot
have
of
any.
these to be done, man.
I don't know if you guys have any more points to say because I want to get to player ratings soon because Kyle will have to go.
Okay, let's get to player ratings.
All right, player ratings. Unless you guys have any more to say. Okay, final thoughts on the match, everyone. Final thoughts on the match. 'Cause we talked about
What
Brighton.
happened to Ray?
Oh no, I don't know. Ray left. I don't know by accident. But this continuous point with improvement with Fergie is like it's a lie. He had like 6 years below top 10. And all I'm saying with the United fan base now is Fergie would have been sacked. Yeah, he'd have been sacked, of course. I'm
Yeah,
saying if Fergie.
actually, Fafak will
Yeah,
have been sacked right now with the
he
current
would have.
fan base because right now we have standards, because we have built those standards up. But
Winning breeds standards. Winning.
Well, as I said, Fergie, I don't know if he would have been sacked because he wouldn't have finished 15th. He probably
no,
would have
no,
had to
but
go. He would probably have to retire because he would have been old. But he left at the right time. He didn't. He didn't let standards drop. You see,
no, no,
he
but he's
retired
asking.
high.
No,
Yeah.
Ray is asking if Faggy was managing the club right now, and he managed the club before. And under this fan base, Fergie will have been sacked.
No, I don't think so as well because as I said, United wasn't doing much before Fergie. So unless another manager was like Fergie doing something, yeah, he might have been sacked. But right now, he wouldn't have been sacked because it'd be like we've not won nothing. So it would just be like
Yeah.
not doing anything. Anyway, let's get to the
And
play of it.
anyway, and what's up with these guys trying to discredit Ferguson or trying to?
No, he's not discrediting Ferguson. He's just saying that a lot of times when United finish below the top 10 with Fergie, and that's
No, we
true.
only did that. We only did that about like
But we won the cup winners' cup.
twice or three times
We won the
in
cup winners'
Ferguson's
cup.
career.
Sorry.
Because even his second season, we finished second. By the late 80s, we were challenging because we lost the Leeds. 89, we lost the Leeds, and then in 1990, we were top, but then we blew it, and then he came back the following season. So Ferguson was always like thereabouts.
Yeah, and by then he had built up a reputation. So
Yeah,
yeah, well, when you have this thing of continuous improvement and a good reputation, it would
That's
buy you more time.
exactly.
But anyway, let's go to match ratings.
Yeah, let's do that.
Reputation is very important when it comes to a big club, and reputation can be ruined. Anyways, let's get to play ratings because I think I know Kyle just have to go soon. All right, Lamens in goal, comfortable at the back. I think he deserves an 8 because he was really composed.
Yes, and he made a good save to keep them out before because we would have gone down 1-0. So I'm giving him an 8 as well. Yeah, an 8.
All right, Lemons.
Yeah.
Starting.
Yeah, Lemons. He didn't have much to do, but he did make some good saves. So an 8 here.
Yeah, 8. All right, right back, Mazraoui. Calm, really good performance.
I like this play, I like this play, man. I'll give him a 7 or 8. Yeah, I'll give him an 8 because he was going forward, and he did. One thing I liked about he did a skill where he flipped the ball over the guy's head and blew past him. He had a very good performance, really, Mazraoui.
Yeah,
Mazraoui, sorry. Yeah, he had a very good one. I liked him. I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8 too. Going forward was good, yeah. Especially the link up from Mazari to Ahmad as well. So
yeah, that was a very good link up. That's what we were missing.
Yeah, bro, facts. That's what we were missing for sure. So yeah, Mazraoui, I would probably say 7. So I'll say Mazraoui. 7.
Okay.
Center backs, Maguire. Thought he played really well last night. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it was commanding, wasn't he? It was commanding. He was.
Yeah, he was commanding.
I'll give him a 7 as well. I think he was commanding. Yeah.
Yeah. For Maguire, it was a better performance than the performance against Nottingham. So a 7 is good enough.
Okay. 7's good enough.
Martinez.
Everyone's saying 7 for Maguire, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll say 7 for Maguire as well. All right, cool. Martinez next year, Alessandro.
I think it was very good.
Mm.
His passing was good. His tackling was good. I see that's the thing with Martinez. It takes him a game or two to get to the real Martinez until he gets injured, unfortunately. But he came with an 8. He did.
7 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me, Martinez continued his good performances that he had against Nottingham. He carried on to the performances against Brighton. For me, it's an 8. Yes.
Okay. 8's fair.
Mm-hmm. We do Luke Shaw?
Luke Shaw. Yeah, Luke Shaw.
To be honest, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, he wasn't awful. No.
I gave him a 7. He improved over the 6 he had last game. So it's definitely a 7.
I'll say 7 for Luke Shaw.
Yeah, and I'm not his biggest fan, and I think we still should sell him, but he
Oh, of
played
course.
decent. He played decent last game.
Yeah.
Carl, what do you say?
For me, look sure. I'll have expected him to play much better considering last game he got a goal. I'll have
Mm,
expected him to maybe get an assist this time,
mm,
that continuous thing. But
mm,
yeah, uh, to boost his confidence, I thought he'll have wanted to push himself a bit more in
mm.
attacking. But yeah, so I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
interesting. That's fair enough. That's a good one. 6.5.
I'm happy he was using their brain going for Edison after a
Yep,
long time. Had a brilliant game. Yeah, man. Brilliant
yep,
game, bro.
brilliant, man. Yep, yep. We're about to get to him soon. Yep,
We'll get to
about to
Haaland.
talk. About to talk about him soon. Yeah, yeah. Who's next? Sorry.
I guess Kobe Mainu because we didn't have a defensive midfielder yesterday. Kobe Mainu.
I like what I saw. I'll give him. I'll give him a 7. I don't think he had an 8 because he didn't. He didn't. But what he did was he keeps the game simple, and then you don't recognize him, but he keeps the game simple, and he does. I think they were fouling him a lot at the start of the game because every
Yeah.
time I watched him, he was on the floor, and I thought, oh, hang on, they really target him in there, but he kept his composure, and he really played through that, and he gave a solid game, a solid game.
Kyle.
Yeah, so like Ray mentioned, he kept quiet, but he made sure that midfield was running well. So I'll give him a 7 for that. I feel like his partner should now be the one making sure that if Kobe is making sure the midfield is running and under control, his partner should now make sure the midfield can
Mm,
carry the ball forward. Yeah.
Cool.
mhm.
Uh,
Mount.
7 for Kobe.
Well, give him 7. Yeah, I'll give him 7. 7 is good, man. It's solid.
7 for Kobe. Mason Mount. Yeah. I thought he did all right.
I thought he did
All
all right, because that's not his role. He's
I'll
not a
say 6.
midfielder. I say 6.5 because
Yeah.
he
6.
did he did do some dog work. And every time you see Mason Mount go tackle, you think, oh shit, he's gonna get injured. But he yeah, I mean, I don't want to ever see Mason Mount in the midfield ever again, but where he did a job today, so I'll give him 6.5 for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give Messi Mount a 6. It wasn't his role, but he did an okay job. I wouldn't say he did a job to deserve a
Yeah, American
7.
man.
Yeah,
Bruno.
so
Yeah.
a 6.
6. Okay, fair enough.
Mm.
Bruno Fernandez.
Oh, my man of the match, and I'm giving him a 9.
As things
Hopefully,
stand, he
it
had.
looks like he's broken the. I hope they give him the assist
Yeah,
record.
I hope they give it to him. Man. I hope they don't give it. Even if they do, it's like fair enough.
Fair
He's
enough. He's tied with some of the legends,
yeah.
so
So I'm not too bothered
I'll
about
give him a
it.
9 because he was again all over the place, passing, shooting, and he took his goal well. Because Bruno's not been shooting well over the last couple of games. But that goal, he was cleaning, boom,
Quality.
goal, quality goal, quality
Mm.
goal. Just
The pass to Dorgu as well was brilliant. Like
oh
just
yes,
putting Dorgu
yes,
through was good enough. I'm saying.
and it was putting a lot of people through. Yeah, this season I don't know. This season has been Bruno's best season. I've seen him at United, to be honest, and
Individually, yes. Individually, yeah.
individually, yeah, because but his
Individually.
decision making now, because before sometimes you think, oh, Bruno might, but his decision making this season has been top class,
Yeah.
top class. It's a shame that we don't have a team challenging this season, or Bruno would have added the Premier League to his player of the year.
Yeah.
Because he's yep, 9. Yeah, he was spot on.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I think for me, Bruno is a 10.
Mm.
He was really active going forward. And you can tell that he really wanted to get that assist. He really wanted to help his team score goals.
Mm.
And when it's not his fault that his team could not finish some of the chances he was giving them, but I
Mm.
feel like Bruno will have got that 21 assists long time ago.
Mhm.
If he had better wingers going forward, if he had better people who can finish his
Oh yeah,
chances.
he
Yeah,
had about
so
25 this year, maybe even 30 assists. Yeah, something like that.
yeah, so I think
And
Bruno had an amazing season so far, and I'm always grateful to have Bruno on the team.
yes,
There's never a day that passes where I don't defend Bruno.
yes.
No,
And
100%.
I
and
mean, he's
Bruno
one of our
is a
world
10 out
class.
of 10 performance. That's a
Yeah,
10 out of 10
10.
performance
Yeah,
And,
against Brighton.
yeah.
you saw
Yeah.
yesterday, you guys. He won the FC Player of the Season from the Premier League.
Yes,
And he deserves it. He
and
deserves it,
deserves
and
it,
he
man. He's world
deserves more
class.
records.
Deserves it for
For
sure.
people who are
Yes,
saying that other players deserve Premier League Player of the Season, that's a wrong statement
that's the
because
wrong statement. No, Bruno, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a United fan. He's one. He'll get into any team, any world class team. He'll get into it because he's
yeah,
that good. He's that good.
and I feel like I'm not saying it because I'm a United fan, but I feel like United, if Bruno was in a better team, in a more controlled team, Bruno will have seen Bruno's full potential.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
If you had given like a world class striker and
No,
or
give him a Kane or Haaland or Olise or these kind of guys. Bro, this man will be on 30 GA,
oh yeah,
possibly
yeah,
Yeah.
about 10 goals. Yeah.
easily, bro, 100%, 100%
Yeah.
easily.
So I don't get this thing why Bruno people say that Bruno is overrated. I feel like Bruno is underrated, underappreciated.
Very underrated. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But apart from that, Bruno had an amazing season, and let's see what trophies we can
Individually,
win for our captain next season.
Yes.
we have to say individually as well. We cannot just say amazing season. We have to say individually.
No,
No,
individually, he had
no.
an amazing season, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Amazing season.
that I'm saying
Yeah,
Bruno had an amazing season
Yeah.
yeah.
Bruno,
as a
yeah.
person.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was talking about the team. I'll say United had an amazing season, but that's not true.
I'm saying 9 for Bruno.
You say 9?
I'm saying 9. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move mine
Okay.
to 9.5
Okay.
because I think
Fair.
I think it was just awesome. I think it was
I
just
respect.
so.
I respect. I
Especially
respect that.
that goal, he got the assist, but he took that goal. That goal was,
It
you
was
couldn't
really
stop
nice.
that. Yeah, you couldn't
And
stop that goal. No.
like I said, the link up between him and Dorgu was the
Yeah.
reason. All right. So we got Bruno. Shall we? Where do you want to go first? Right side or? Okay. You know what? Right side.
Ahmad?
Yeah, I'm. Do you know what? This is the first time we could properly say that was the very best of Ahmad we've
Yes.
seen.
I'll give him an 8.
Yeah,
His passing was good. His vision was good. His link-up play was good. And the reason why I give him an 8 is because of the move he did in the box, where I think it was, I don't know who gave him the ball, but we, we, I think Bruno started the move. And then instead of Ahmed doing his normal thing where he falls over looking for the penalty, he actually moved wide and then bam, 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 found found Ibrahimo, and it's a
Bruno,
goal.
yeah.
That's why I'm giving him an 8 because
Good link up between him and Mount. You know, saying.
yeah, link up between Mount was there all the time. It was really good actually that the link up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried in the second half. He was actually shooting a lot, and he was looking for a goal. And he was very attacking in the second half. And luckily, he didn't get a goal with the assist, or he would have got a 9 if he got the goal. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm at 8 for me. Quality.
Yeah.
Best game in a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah. For me, I feel like I'll give Ahmad an 8. I saw a glimpse of Ahmad that I loved back when. Remember when he was breakout for Ole?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that Ahmad back again, and I want to see that version of Ahmad more and more as we
Yes.
go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
the Ahmad
Same.
that stretches the width, the Ahmad that closes in the box. If Ahmad can just do that and up his assist numbers and up his goals numbers, I'll be happy to keep Ahmad
Oh
for
yes.
the next 2 to 3 seasons if he ups
Yes.
those
No,
numbers.
we know Ahmad's limitations. We know what Ahmad can do, but he's just not doing it at the moment. If Ahmad is able to keep this up going into next season, if he's able to play this next season, then yeah, there's no reason why we can't keep him, right? I mean, there's no reason why Ahmad shouldn't even be in conversation for sale. We're not even putting him in sale conversations at the moment. We're just saying, Ahmad, you have to step up.
Well, to be honest, I don't want to sell him because I think I see glimpses of him, and I really want him to break out next season. I wouldn't
Yeah,
sell. I wouldn't be tempted to sell him. I was like, look, I mean, the way you performed against Sunderland, perform those matches like maybe 90% or 80% next season, and you'll
Yeah.
get a new contract, and the fans will say, "Wow, I mean, it's good," because he was good in that game. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say, "Oh, he's been terrible," all because I mean, he's good in that game, and
No,
that's what we want to see.
we never said he was bad.
Yeah,
We know his ceiling. We know Ahmad's ceiling as a player. It's like it's something that we usually are used to seeing, but at the same time, he's not showing it this season. He's not been the same Ahmad we've seen the entire course of the year, right? It's not been consistent. But we know, like I said, we know Ahmad's limitations. We know what he's capable of doing.
yeah.
That's why I think at the moment we're saying we demand better, because this ain't the very best of Ahmad. This ain't Ahmad's best.
Oh no, this is not the very best. I mean, no.
It's not the very best of Ahmad.
The very best of Ahmed was probably last season before he got injured.
Yeah,
he was very good, very good. But
Pretty
this
much.
season, not that great. No.
Nah. Ever since the Europa League final, Ahmad's looked really off. Like ever since we lost the final, Ahmad's just not been the same.
Yeah.
But anyways, we've spoken long about Ahmad. All right. We spoke about Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes. We spoke about Kobe Ming.
I think Drogu. No?
Dorgu now.
Drogu.
Wait, we gave a rating for Mason Mount, right? I said 6 for Mount or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him a
said
6.5. I gave him a 6.5 because he's not a midfielder, so he should never be there. But I give Drogu a 7. I think he played very well going forward. He made the keeper work, which is we haven't been doing for a while. But he looked very good going forward with Drogu. I think they're trying to put Drogu not as a left back anymore. I think they're trying to make him as a winger.
Oh, you should never. No. I don't ever want to see Dorgu at left back ever again.
No,
he's a left winger. He's playing simply a left winger. He'll never be a left back ever again. I don't want to see him play there. I don't even want to see him get involved with
exactly. And as a left winger, I like him. I like the fact that he gets forward and he can beat man and he can put a cross in and he can shoot. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing.
But I think his first touch has been a bit off. I mean, ever since he come back from injury, he's not been completely the same. But you know what? Do you know what's funny, guys? I've actually just realized this like yesterday night after Dorgu scored. Actually, Dorgu 3 starts under Michael Carrick, 3 goals, pending obviously it going down as an own goal, depending on
Yes.
3.
So I must say
3 starts, 3 goals for
yes.
Carrick.
So I said Carrick is getting the best out of him, and if he starts more on the Carrick, I think Carrick can say, "Well, yeah, I've converted Dorgu to a left winger."
There you go. Yep.
Kyle, what you say?
What do you think?
Yeah. For Dogo, he always impresses me when he comes off the bench for left wing. It is that spark of pace that he has that always helps United out. And if Dogo can continue that next season and up his numbers, I feel like it will be the best transformation we've ever done, transforming left back to left winger. But again, it doesn't excuse United from not signing a winger as well.
Yeah, for sure. 100%, man. 100%, man. Yeah, I'm saying I completely hear what you guys are going about there. Dorgu, I will say 7.
Okay.
You guys?
Yeah, I gave him something as well. Yeah.
7. Cool. Kyle, 7 for Dorgu.
Doku, I'll give him an 8.
Okay.
8 is fair. I respect that.
That's fair. Yeah, wasn't bad.
Scored. I don't mind that. He scored.
Yeah, he scored. Yeah, I think because he scored, I gave him an 8 as well. I forgot he scored. Yeah, I gave him an 8.
He scored and provided an assist. So
if I had an assist, oh well, yeah, he deserves it. I forgot the valid assist. Yeah, 8. Yeah, it
Yeah.
needs an 8. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Forgot it.
bumping mine up to an 8.
I spoke about it as well. Yeah. Fuck it, 8. 8 for Dorgu. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All right, cool. That's our Wait, who else? Who else are we missing?
Bremo.
Oh yeah, Mbumo scored. I thought much better last night from him.
Yeah, I give him a 7.
7.
I give him a 7. A much better performance. He didn't blast a lot of shots this time, like he did last game. And he took his goal lovely.
But his first touch is still a bit off, and he needs to work on this first touch to summer. He has a whole summer to work on his game, man.
Yeah.
He's not going to the World Cup as well, let's not forget. So
I think Bruno was one of those players that we signed late.
yeah, but it's not about we signed him late. It's not about that.
No,
Well, he didn't have a
think
preseason.
I don't think he had a preseason because even with Brentford, I don't think he had a preseason as he will
No,
have
he
in
wasn't playing.
AFCON.
He wasn't training at all, and we signed him
Yeah,
further into the season. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for Boomer, we'll see the better version of a Boomer when he has a preseason and when he's getting minutes, when he's
Because
getting that fitness up.
Because to be fair, he did look a bit chubby at the start of the season.
Yeah.
You know, when he came on, he did look a bit chubby, but now he looks a bit more physical, and I think Mbeumo will bounce back next season because what happened is he'll have a preseason with us, and then he'll be more into and I think you'll see the best about Mbeumo next year. I think that's it. Oh, then we go to the subs.
No subs now.
Okay. I think for Bomo, did I give my rating for Bomo?
No, I don't know. I don't think you have. I've given mine. I'm gonna say 7. Race at 7. What are you saying for Boom?
Yeah, for me, I said 6.5. Despite the goal that Bomo got, I feel like it's not his position yet, and that's why we need to sign a striker. So I'll give him Bomo 6.5. I feel like it's the same performances he had against Forest. Like, where Bomo started slow, and then a goal compensates for his poor performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that Brighton game was the same. Just a 2 game continuous of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. First sub was Shea Lacey. I thought he had a decent
good cameo. Good cameo.
I'm gonna say a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. A good cameo. He tried. He's still young, isn't it? So he didn't mess around. He didn't lose his head. He was a bit more measured. He didn't get a red card because I think when he got the red card, I think he was too hyped up. But he came in and he did a measured thing. Yeah, I think he had a shot a bit wild, but he's still learning and he's one for the future. So I'll give him a 6.
Okay, cool. Kyle?
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. As Ray mentioned, he had a good cameo. His pace was needed for the last few minutes. So, yeah, it's a 6, yeah.
Cool, 6. Next up, who's it? Was it Malasia? No, Xerxes. Then Fletcher, then Malasia.
Well, unfortunately for Xerxes, I think his time is up, and again, come on, not really showing much. I think he lost the ball, didn't have a shot, didn't look threatening. I gave him a 4 or 5, and unfortunately on this stream, it's been a common thing with Xerxes getting a 4 and 5.
Yeah,
I know he's been more of a substitute this season, but he's never for me. I need to go back and watch the shows, but I think at least 4 or 5 shows running now. I've been giving him 4 and 5s, and I want to give him 6 and 7s, and I can't do it because he's just not doing anything. He's like how Shea's come on and I'm giving him a 6. Can't give Xerxes that. So I'm sorry, he gets a 4 again.
He was getting by players. He was taking defenders on.
Yeah, and Xerxes was doing none of that.
Xerxes' first half was awful.
Awful, and I think if I can get some money for him, I'll let him go.
Facts.
I know that
sell Salazar's this summer. You know what I'm saying? he'd stand.
I know some fans like him, but I just for the ratings I've been giving him, I want more for that. And again, I'm giving him a 4. So it's like, no, it's time to go.
Cool.
Kyle?
Yeah, yeah. For me, I'll give Zaxi a 3.
Mm.
Yeah, as you say, I I cannot look for reasons why to pretend to like him, because even coming off the bench,
Yeah.
when I know Zax is coming off the bench, that's when I know United
Won't score.
has stopped scoring. Has stopped scoring goals. Yeah, when
Yeah,
Zaxi comes
exactly,
off
mate.
the bench,
Yeah,
that's when you know United is tired of scoring goals,
that's
and
it.
what
Yeah,
United
we should
needs to
close your
do is
shop
to
now. Yeah,
control the game.
yeah.
And
Manchester
it's
United is
happening.
scoring goals, you know. Right, that's it. Nah.
No, seriously, AK. When Zerks comes on, you know you're not going to score the 4th
You know,
because
you're
he's
like,
like,
yeah,
that's it.
let's pack it in, bro. You know what I'm
Let's pack
saying?
it in. That's it. We're not
Pack
going
it
to do
in
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
and screw everything else. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just hold on to the ball. You know what I'm saying? Ball hogging.
That's all it is. Yeah,
Yeah. Facts.
and for Zaxi, it is that feeling of that he needs to go. I feel like Zaxi himself, he knows himself that his time at United has ended. That game is his last game. I
yeah,
feel like we should fly. We should all fly Zaxi to Rome uh,
yeah.
this
Take
week.
that. Take the deal at Roma and bounce back because
I don't. I
I
don't think. I don't think Roma's coming in for Xerxes though. I think. I think it's going to probably be like a club in like the Dutch league probably.
but whatever it is,
Unless,
take the money and let him go.
unless Bologna want him back, then I'll take that. Then we go ask for Bologna, right? Then we go ask. Then we go ask.
Actually, I'll sell him to Bologna. I'll sell him to Bologna if they agree to take away the sell-on clause.
Oh no! I think if the sell-on clause, unless he goes back to his former club, I don't think the sell-on clause is. I don't think the sell-on clause works if you go back to your old club. I think.
Mm.
No, I think there's some discount because of it doesn't make sense if he's going back to his old club and his old club has like a sell-on clause of 20%. I feel like the old club will go to you and tell you, you see, we have 20% sell-on clause, so you can give us a 20% discount of this player.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because either way,
So
the profit is going back to the old club, so it doesn't make sense. It's like paying yourself.
yeah, you're basically paying yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's the next player?
Fletcher.
Lenny Euro, isn't it, or something?
Oh, it was bad really.
No, Fletcher. Excuse me, Fletcher.
It wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad. Didn't
Nah,
see much of him, so I just give him. I give him a 5. I didn't not
And
because it was bad. I just don't think it was much for him to do.
I'll give Fletcher an NA.
And then
And
okay,
Yeah.
nah, that's a bit harsh. I think he
No, it's
deserves a
not
bit
a
of.
bit harsh, but let's be honest. There was nothing much for him to do, so
yeah,
why not give a rating that is fair enough? If you give him a 5, it makes it seem as if he had a bad game off the bench. It
No.
isn't true.
It's because he didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah, that I'm saying.
Five
He
is
did
fair.
have enough time, so it does give him an NA.
yeah. I'll give him an A as well because he didn't really have much time. I
I'm gonna,
understand
I'm,
what Kyle is saying. He didn't
I'm
really
gonna
have
say
much
5.
time.
Xerxes, I'm saying 4. Um, Fletcher, I'll say 5. And
Okay,
I'll say for the rest of them. Who was the first one to come off the bench again? Was it
you.
no Lacey? We already rated Lacey. Never mind. It was Lacey.
Oh, Manasseh.
No. Lacey, Shea Lacey.
Yeah, we've already rated him. Yeah, we rated him. Yeah.
we already gave him a rating. So, all right, cool. You guys gonna give him NA? NA for
Fletcher, yeah, I'll give him an A. Yeah,
Fletcher,
Yeah, NA.
and then Xerxes, you're saying 4.
yeah. I said 4 because he's terrible. Yeah.
Ray just said no, he's terrible. That's why he's Ray just said no. I'll give him a 3 because he's terrible. That's what you just said.
Yeah, yeah, it is. He's terrible. Yeah, I'll give him, yeah, terrible.
Nah, this is nah. Let's not violate the guy anymore, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Best of,
mean, I'm sorry.
best of luck.
I
Best of
like
luck, man.
Xerxes personally. I like him. Yeah, as a footballer, I think he's got some good skills.
Best of luck wherever he
But
goes.
best of luck. Yeah, exactly. Best of luck, man. I have to move on now.
Yeah, I guess we give a rating to Lenny
Malasia.
Yoro. No, Lenny
Oh,
Yoro. I thought he wasn't that bad.
it wasn't
I
that
mean,
bad, man. He came in and did the job. He saw the game out, and I'll give him a 6 for that because he needed to see the game out.
5.
Yeah, he defended well when he came in. He didn't do any silly mistakes. He headed the balls away. I think he almost could have scored as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he could have. He could have.
Yeah, so he was pretty good. This is what quickly before we move on. This is what I'm saying. When you come off the bench, we giving little Euro sixes because he did something. I mean, Zerx comes off the bench. I gotta give him a 4 because he's terrible. So yeah, sorry, mate.
I mean, he wasn't that bad, but
Hmm.
yeah, he didn't have much to do. Just see off the game. It was more of just he didn't have to do much. Just come on
Yeah,
and just replace whoever's on the pitch. You know what I'm saying, Kyle,
yeah.
what are you saying?
Kyle?
Yeah, for
Oh,
Malaysia, I'll give Malaysia
Euro,
7.
Euro, Euro, not
Seven,
Malasia.
no, a 6. Huh?
It was Euro,
Euro,
not
Euro.
Euro,
Oh,
Malasia.
yeah, Euro, I'll give him a 6. Malaysia, I'll give him a 6.
Cool. Malasia 6, Euro 6.
Yeah,
Malasia,
same here. But I
Malasia
think
5,
another
Euro.
one, another one needs to go. But
He's already gone. Malasia's already sold. He's gone already.
that's good. So yeah, I'll give him a 6. Good last cameo. Off you go. Best of luck.
Yeah, yeah, decent last cameo. It wasn't actually that bad. So I
Yeah,
think for his last game, we'll give him a rating. I'll say 5.
yeah, I'll give him a 6. Best of luck, mate. You don't do well, but not a United player. See you.
Cool. I guess we've rated everyone else. Let me have a
Yep,
look.
I think we did there.
Yeah, we give everyone a rating. Yeah, done. All right, for Michael Carrick.
I'll give him an 8. I think I give him an 8. I think he did. I think he managed a good game. He coached to win. He got the tactics spot on in the second half. We didn't crash and burn in the second half because sometimes we score 2 goals and then in the second half it's back to butterflies. But no, he coached. He coached it well. He did the substitutions early this time, and he coached a good game. I'll give him 8.
Broski Wolkoff's is the biggest con man out there, so we can't believe a guy. We can't believe whatever the guy does. So yeah, I
No.
hear you. I think probably is a con man. I'm not taking the piss. Probably is a con man.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest con men out there.
Oh yeah, Walker's definitely con man. Yeah, definitely a con man.
All right, Michael Carrick. What's your rating for Carrick, guys?
I'll give him an 8.
8.
Yeah, he
Same.
coached a good game.
Yeah, he coached. Yeah, I agree. 8. Kyle, what are you saying for Carrick?
Yeah, I'll give Carrick an 8. He coached the game well. He coached to win the game, and it was an entertaining game. Yeah, so it was his last game for this season, his first game. It is a good debut that he had as a permanent manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll say it a debut. Yeah, so
Very good debut.
it is a promising start, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll judge him more when, as Arsenal fan mentioned, when the pressure gets to him.
Yeah.
I hear you guys. Anyways, I think we've come to the end of the show, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subbing to the channel if you're new around here. Make sure you guys go and follow the lads. Ray's Instagram's in the description. Sorry, in the chat. I pinned it there. Kyle's YouTube channel. Guys, Kyle is 4 subs to 1K. 4 subs to 1K. If any of you guys haven't subbed to Kyle's channel, if you're new around here and you haven't subbed, go and sub to Kyle's channel. The link is in the chat, guys. Go and check it out. Kyle, do you have any shows coming up you want to plug or anything?
Yeah. I know I was meant to have a stream at around 9 a.m. UK time. That time was already passed. So I think most likely I'll start my streams. I'll start my streams at around 11 a.m. What time is it right now?
It's around 10:19 a.m. UK, I think.
Yeah.
So most likely I'll have to eat breakfast. So most likely I'll start my streams at around 11:30 a.m. UK time. I'll do it's a couple of World Cup streams. One for how Europe will perform in the World Cup. Then we'll talk about Argentina, and then we'll talk about other things as well. So those are a couple of streams for World Cup, and then I'll have one for Man United season preview review at around So I'll be streaming from around 11:30 a.m. to around 4:30 p.m. Yeah, all shorter depends on how long I take and how interactive the live chat is.
I will see you guys on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes, we're gonna recap the season.
Oh wait, yeah, sure.
We're gonna recap the season, talk about the season, and also, guys, I know we've been waiting for a very long time for this, but we're finally gonna do our United draft. We're gonna do our United draft, I think Friday. So I'll see you guys on Friday for the United draft show.
Okay.
If you want, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the season review show.
Yep.
Cool. See you guys
Okay.
Wednesday, and then we'll do summer transfer window rumors, and we'll discuss it as well if you like. Anyways, guys, wrapping it up here. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys tonight for the Prem show and the Formula One show. 2 more subs to 610. Come on, guys. If you hear that, you guys haven't subbed, hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're new around here. Make sure you guys turn your post notification bell so you don't miss upload, you don't miss the live, you don't miss all the content coming your way. For United shows, every other shows, please check it out, guys. It is important you do so if you're new to the channel, if you want to stay tuned to other new shows. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for joining today. See you guys very soon. Take care.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey,
Bye.
Blazers out, in your out always, eh?
Always, man.